Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here, and welcome to the final cut. And yes, it is finally rushed into theaters to the big screen. It is Sonic the Hedgehog, the new film that is based off of the video game of the same name, directed by Jeff Fowler. And we get the story of Sonic the Hedgehog, who's a blue alien hedgehog who has taken refuge on Earth to try to hide from the galaxy because he has super speed power as well as some other powers he's not even sure of. And he's been doing a really good job of hiding on Earth until he didn't. And soon he finds himself being pursued by a crazy government scientist, Dr. Ivo Robotnik, and Sonic has to enlist the help of a local sheriff to try to help him get what he needs to get off planet before Robotnik does some mean and nasty tests to him. Yes, folks, when I saw the trailer, first there was the controversy over the look of Sonic, and let me tell you, I am very glad they did the revamp. Now, I was more Nintendo than Sega, but I did like the Sonic game when I did play it, and he looks by far a lot better now that they did the revamp. He looks like the Sonic that you've grown familiar with. As far as the personality goes, well, Ben Schwartz does a fantastic voice acting of Sonic, capturing that spirit of that original character, and seeing some of the iterations that we've seen before of this character. He really captures that, sometimes that annoying bit for Sonic, and other times very charming. So you got an interesting balance there, and Ben Schwartz does great with the voice acting. Now, we have James Marsden in here as Tom Wachowski, who is the sheriff who helps Sonic through the film. They kind of do this buddy road trip film, which I didn't expect them to do with it, but it works. It actually works really well, and James Marsden does a great job at selling that this completely CGI character in Sonic is real, and that really helps sell it to the audience. And I liked his comedic timing and his performance in this film as a very charismatic character and someone you could get behind. His wife, Maddie Wachowski, is played by Tika Sumpter, and I loved her performance in here. She doesn't get a whole lot of screen time, and I would have loved to see more screen time from her because very talented actress, and in here she is having fun as well on this family-friendly film. You could tell, and there's a great chemistry between Marsden and her. Now, as far as Jim Carrey goes, oh man, take 90s wild man, on at times annoying Jim Carrey, refine it, and yeah, he has taken his craziness to the big screen again, and it is a welcome to see this again. But he's still got a little controlled. I was worried when I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, are we going to get more zany like Riddler, Jim Carrey, which was just annoying and rather disturbing? No, we don't. We get a character who has a nice balance between crazy and high intelligence, and I loved how he played it and gave this character his own spin, and it was a very charismatic villain, and I enjoyed all of his scenes. Of course, he ate them up because he's Jim Carrey, but at the same time, I think it's a more refined version of the style that made him famous in comedy, in comedies, and so I think he really did well here as the Dr. Robotnik. And he's got a sidekick named Agent Stone, played by Lee Majwab, and if I mispronounce that, I apologize, but there's a great gimmick between these two characters, and they play off each other well, and I didn't expect that either. There's a lot of unexpected things in this film. The CGI, I thought, looked really good. Of course, you do get kind of those tired, slow time gimmicks that we've gotten with speed films and the TV shows lately when we see it so much, but here it still works, and it is very comical, and I'm sure the kids definitely will get a kick out of it. That's the thing. Of family movies that have come out in the past couple months, Dolittle, and now you have this film, Sonic the Hedgehog, definitely Sonic the Hedgehog is far more entertaining, interesting, and while it may not hold completely to the source material, let me tell you, by the end of it, I was found that I did not feel like I wasted my time or my money on the admission price, and it made me want to see more, which is what you want for a film like this. So overall, Sonic the Hedgehog, far better than that trailer led it to believe, in all honesty. And I think if you go in looking for a light-hearted, fun film that has some twinges of nostalgia and some Easter eggs in there for fans while also introducing it to a whole new audience, I think you'll enjoy this film quite a bit. I know I did, and I give it 3.5 stubs. 3.5 stubs for Sonic the Hedgehog. Please go see this film, so we can see another one, because I want to see more of these characters. There is an after-credit sequence, which I did predict was going to happen. I didn't see the leak on the internet, which Honorable Son number 1 and number 2 both told me that the after-credit sequence actually had been leaked, but I didn't see it. But I was surprised. I did call it, but it was still welcome that I was right. I was happy that I was, because it just made me want to see more. So there you have it. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. We got a lot of great stuff there. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate the support. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.